Hello students, hope everyone is fine. Now we start the next chapter, that is relations and function. This is chapter number 2 of NCERT. So before we discuss relations and functions definitions, we need some more backup. So let me start with the Cartesian product of sets. So what the definition says, given two non-empty sets P and Q, so P and Q both are non-empty sets, they must have at least one element. The Cartesian product of P and Q, that is P cross Q, this is the notation to represent the Cartesian product, P cross Q, is the set. So that means Cartesian product is also a set only, but the elements of set are of all ordered pairs. So each and every element is a ordered pair. You already know what is the definition of an ordered pair. Coordinate geometry class 9, 10 you studied. It consists of two values, one from x-axis, one from y value. Ordered pair of elements from P and Q. So here they are given P cross Q equals to ordered pair. We know ordered pair always in the open brackets. So P comma Q such that the first element comes from P and the second element comes from Q. P belongs to P and Q belongs to Q. So in the definition we discuss non-empty sets. What happens if one of the set is empty or both the sets are empty? So if either P or Q is the null set or empty set, then P cross Q will also be an empty set, because one element has to be taken from the empty set, but empty set has no element. That means you cannot make an ordered pair. So that's why the cross product of empty set with any other non-empty set will be again give you an empty set only. Okay, so this is the definition. Let's take an example. How does it affect us? If P is taken as 1, 2, 3, 4, this is one set, and Q is another set with A, B, C. Find the value of P cross Q and Q cross P. I want to find P cross Q and Q cross P to see whether both the elements are same or different. If different, how they are different. Let's see. Now P cross Q, they are the order pair. So first order pair is 1 comma A. 1 is from P and A is from Q. My next order pair is 1 comma B. 1 is from P and B is from Q. And the third order pair is 1 comma C. 1 is from P and C is from Q. Okay, then I'll go for 2A. This is the fourth order pair. 2 from P, A from Q. Then I'll get 2B. Then I'll get 2 comma C. Here it is 2B and 2 comma C. Then I have 3A. Then I have 3B. Then I have 3C. So here it is 3A, 3B, 3C. Then I'll get 4A, 4B, 4C. So here it is 4A, 4B, 4C. That means every element of P will have a mapping with every element of Q. Okay, now what you have to do is, I hope you understand how do you material. 1 with A, 1 with B, 1 with C, then 2 with A, 2 with B, 2 with C, then 3A, 3B, 3C, then 4A, 4B, and 4C. Now you have to find Q cross A, that is the homework. Here I written HW means for homework, Q cross P. Now here when I say Q cross P, the first element of the order pair comes from Q and the second element of order pair comes from P. So the first element I have given for example A comma 1. If you see P cross Q, that is 1 comma A, and Q cross P, that has to be A comma 1, because first element comes from Q, second element comes from P. Now write all other elements. How many elements will be there? Write all other elements. That is a homework for you. Okay. So this is the cross product of P cross Q or Q cross P. Now what do you say? Are they equal? P cross Q and Q cross P. If I want to say both are equal, then I have to check every element is same or not. Do you think 1 comma A and A comma 1 are equal? No, they are not equal. In coordinate geometry we studied 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 5 comma 6, 6 comma 5, all are different. Okay, so that's why they are not equal. The Cartesian product is not commutative. Okay, because P comma Q, P cross Q is equals to Q cross P, then I can say this is commutative, but they are not equal, so hence they are not commutative. Now, as we discussed the Venn diagram of different quotients, union, intersection, subtraction and all, so as usual, if I have the Cartesian product, how can I take the help of that diagram? So here P I have taken as one circle, and this is my Q circle. I have written all the elements of P, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the elements of Q, A, B, and C. Now this Cartesian product, if I express this expression, how do I represent in the diagrammatic form? Here 1A is there, so I draw a line from 1 to A. Then I have 1B, so I draw another line from 1 to B. I have 1C, so I draw a one line from 1 to C. So this is called one is mapping with A, and one is mapping with B, one is mapping with C. And similarly, then you have 2A, 2B, 2C. So I have to draw a line from 2 to A, then 2 to B, and then 2 to C. Then I have another point 3A, 3B, 3C. So I have to draw 3A, 3B, and then 3C line. So similarly 4A line, 4B line, and 4C line. So every element from every element of P, there will be a line to every element of Q. That is the complete cross product of the two given sets. One way you can represent this way. Another way to represent is this one also. With the help of diagram also you can represent. Okay, so this is the diagrammatic representation of a cross product. Now what you have to do is draw the diagrammatic representation of Q cross P. So simple. Here circle Q will come, here circle P will come. Then from A21, A22, A23, A24, then B21, B22, B23, B24, like that it will. The position of P and Q will interchange, the elements also will interchange. Okay. So you can say this whole diagram, if you flip 180 degrees, then your Venn diagram of Q and P, Q cross P may get it. Now there are some properties you say or remarks you say regarding the cross product, Cartesian product. Two ordered pairs are equal. If I want to say two ordered pairs are equal, if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the corresponding second elements are also equal. So I have given one example here. If I want to say order pair A comma B is equals to order pair X comma Y, then the first element, that is A, must be equals to X, and the second element B equals to Y. If this is true, then only I can say both the order pairs are equal. Then I think this type of example you studied in class 10th or 9th. X plus 2 comma Y minus 3 equals to minus 5 comma 4. Then you have to find the value of X and Y. So here X plus 2 is must be equals to the first element of another order pair is minus 5, and Y plus 3 is equals to 4. So if you solve, you'll get X value is minus 7 and Y value is 7. So that is the meaning of the first remark. Two order pairs are equal, then the corresponding first elements are equal and the corresponding second elements are also equal. Now the second one is regarding the number of elements. If A has P elements and set B has Q elements, then the set A cross B will have P into Q elements. So here N of A equals to P, N of B equals to Q, then N of A cross B will have P into Q elements. Okay. So in this example, if I take P has 4 elements and Q has 3 elements, so P cross Q, that is 4 into 3, 12 elements. So if you want, you can count all these numbers. There will be 12 numbers. Similarly, Q cross P, that is 3 into 4, that is also 12. So Q cross P also will have 12 elements. That is the meaning of the second property. Now third one is, if A and B are non-empty sets, So they have at least minimum one element. Either A or B is an infinite. So one of the set or maybe both the sets are infinite. Then A cross B will also be an infinite set. That you can understand very clearly. Now we discussed about the order pair cross product of two sets. Now Cartesian product of three sets. If I have A cross A, then A comma B comma C such that A, B, C all the elements from A only. So instead of here A, A, if I have A cross B cross C, the cross Cartesian product of three sets, then I have to say A belongs to A, B belongs to B, and C belongs to C. Okay, that way you can say. So this is not order pair, these are order triplets because three elements are there. So we call it as order triplet. So we take another example to understand more. A is given as 1, 2, 3, B is given as 3, 4, and C is given as 4, 5, 6. Then you have to find A cross B intersection C. And the second question is A cross B intersection B cross C. So first A set is given, then I found B intersection C. The common elements of B and C is just 4 is the common number, so that's the B cross C is 4. Now if I want to find A cross B intersection C, the Cartesian product of A set with B intersection C. So you can clearly see 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. So this is the 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Now here you have A cross B and A cross C. First let me find A cross B. A cross B means the elements of A multiply with B. So it will be 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4. So here it is 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Now if I want A cross C, the elements of A and the elements of C will be multiplied. A has 3, C has 3. So A cross C will have 9 elements. What are the elements? 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Here it is 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Then second element of A is 2. Then 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Here it is 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Then the third element of A is 3. Then 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So here you have 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So these are all the elements of A cross C. Now what you have to find? Intersection of A cross B and A cross C. So the common elements of A cross B and A cross C will come here. So if you want to check, you can check 1, 3 is there in A cross B. Do you have 1, 3 here? So I no need to check all these numbers because 1, 3 means these are the numbers starting from 1. I don't have, but here 1, 4 is there. Yes, here also 1, 4 is there. So 1, 4 is an element of intersection. Then I have 2, 3. Do you have 2, 3 in this element? No. My next element is 2, 4. Yes, here also 2, 4. So that's why 2, 4 is a part of intersection element. Then you have 3, 3. Do you have 3, 3 here? No. So my last element is 3, 4. It is a part of this also. Hence, it is a part of 3, intersection. Now you observe these elements 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. And you observe these elements also 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. So the elements are same. So hence I can say A cross B intersection C is equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. So this is one of the property which we have. A cross B intersection C will be equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. In the previous classes we said if you want to prove a property is true, you cannot give the example. But I know this property already there. You will get it in the maybe next class or further. Just we are giving the introduction here. So this property is true already. So that's why I am not using the example to show you. As it is showing results are equal, so I explained here. Next, this example 5, I think we already discussed the product of R cross R cross R, X, Y, Z, such that X, Y, Z belongs to R. Now here we have one interesting question. if I have A cross B equals to PQ, PR, MQ, MR, then what are the elements of A and elements of B? What could be the possible elements of A and B? So this is the reverse question. If A and B is given, we already learned how to find the cross product. Now if the cross product is given, how to get the value of A and B? I know this is A cross B, so in this ordered page, the first elements will represent the elements of A. So what are the first elements in the order page? P, P, M, M. So elements of A is P, comma M. If I go for the second set, Q, R, Q, R. So those are the elements of set B. So again, you have one question as homework here. I have given A cross B elements. You have to find the elements of A and you have to find the elements of B. Okay, so hope your concepts are clear. What is the cross product and how to represent the diagrammatic representation. If there are questions, how to solve it. What you have to do is, let me open the book. 2.1 exercise. You can solve it as a homework. There are around 10 questions in the exercise and all are easy questions. This is 2.1 exercise. So here these order pairs are equal. So x upon 3 plus y must be equals to 5 upon 3. Then you solve it. If any questions you have doubt, we'll discuss during the verification. Okay, so this is our introduction part of a relations and functions. Please do understand this cross product, how to do the cross product, how the elements we are getting in the Cartesian products, how the elements are, how they look like, what other properties or remarks we discussed. Okay, because every property will be important. So be safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.